imagine just for a moment that every choice you've ever made, every path you didn't take, every fleeting thought has created a universe of possibilities, worlds as real and vivid as your own. Welcome to Sleep Entangled, where science meets serenity and the mysteries of reality unfold in the soft glow of your mind. Tonight, we will drift gently into the concept of parallel universes, the multiverse, and the playful threads of consciousness that weave existence together. Let curiosity rise, tension fall away, and awareness expand. Subscribe and tap the notification bell so you can continue exploring these cosmic journeys with us. Now breathe slowly and let's step into the first branch of infinite realities. Chapter 1: The First Branches, Parallel Universes, and Many Worlds Interpretation. Take a deep, calm breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Picture yourself standing in a quiet cosmic garden where each pathway before you is a shimmering thread of possibility. This is the essence of parallel universes, a concept that challenges everything we think we know about reality. Every decision you make, every thought you entertain, may create a branching path, a universe in which different choices, outcomes, and experiences unfold simultaneously. In this chapter, we'll explore how science, imagination, and quantum theory converge to reveal a multiverse teeming with infinite versions of reality. Imagine the first morning you chose to wear a red shirt instead of blue. In one universe, your choice led to a chance encounter, a smile from a stranger, a subtle ripple of events. In another, a different sequence unfolded, equally real, equally valid, and equally fascinating. This is the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, first proposed by Hugh Everett in the 1950s. Instead of a single, collapsing reality, the universe may continually split into branches, each representing every possible outcome of every event, from the trivial to the profound. Picture the quantum world, where particles exist in superposition, holding multiple states simultaneously until observed. Each observation, each measurement, collapses the particle's wave function. But in the many worlds interpretation, all outcomes continue to exist, each in its own branch of reality. A particle here is simultaneously spinning up and down, existing in multiple realities at once, just as you exist in countless potential experiences across branching universes. This is not just abstract theory, it's a playful lens through which we can imagine the infinite potentialities of our own lives. Take another slow, reflective breath. Think of every choice you've made in the past day. Every step, every word, every thought has already created a branching path. In some universe, you spoke differently. In another, you didn't speak at all. These realities coexist quietly, unseen, yet profoundly real. Visualize your consciousness as a gentle observer, drifting softly along these branching threads, witnessing the intricate, infinite network of possible lives. Cosmologists add yet another layer: eternal inflation. After the Big Bang, the universe expanded at an astonishing rate, creating pockets of space, bubble universes, each with potentially different physical laws. Some bubbles are like our own, familiar and life-permitting. Others are alien realms, where physics unfolds in unimaginable ways. Imagine each bubble as a bread loaf rising in an infinite cosmic oven, each slice a universe with unique properties, dimensions, and possibilities. Within these bubbles, countless threads of consciousness dance, observing, interacting, and subtly shaping the unfolding narrative of reality. Consider the delicate balance of physical constants in our universe: gravity, the speed of light, the strength of atomic forces. These precise values allow life to emerge, planets to form, and stars to shine. Now imagine the vast cosmic foam, where most universes may be sterile, chaotic, or unrecognizable. The multiverse invites awe and humility, reminding us that our existence is both rare and precious, a thread in a vast, intricate web of possibilities. Return your focus to the many worlds interpretation. Every decision, even one as small as choosing a cup of tea instead of coffee, may generate a branching universe. You might exist in countless versions simultaneously, each with subtle or dramatic differences. In one, you are drinking tea in a quiet morning sun. In another, coffee steams in a bustling cafe, conversations humming around you. These threads of existence extend infinitely, forming a complex, interwoven network of lives, possibilities, and experiences. Pause for a moment and imagine walking through this multiverse garden. Each path glimmers faintly with choices made and choices unmade. Some paths are familiar, echoing your current life. Others are strange, alien, or even impossible. Notice how your awareness moves through these paths, gently, curiously, without fear or urgency. You are not bound to a single reality. You are a luminous traveler drifting along countless threads of potential existence. Let's connect this to your consciousness. Scientists have long studied how observation influences outcomes at the quantum level. If reality is not a fixed, predetermined landscape, but a field of probabilities, your awareness may participate in the creation of experience, even if subtly. Each thought, perception, or action is like a soft touch along a branch, gently guiding how that universe unfolds. Inhale gently, exhale slowly, and sense the playful, participatory nature of consciousness. Now, let's consider the philosophical implications. If there are countless branching realities, then regret, longing, or what-if scenarios are not mere abstractions. They are real threads in alternate universes. And somewhere, another version of you explores those choices, lives those experiences, and learns those lessons. Visualize the freedom in this perspective. The multiverse is not limiting. It is expansive, playful, and deeply interconnected. Think of stories, myths, and folklore across cultures. Many describe alternative worlds, spirit realms, or hidden dimensions. The multiverse may be a scientific echo of these ancient intuitions, a vast, interactive playground where consciousness, probability, and creativity intertwine. Your mind becomes a gentle guide, noticing patterns, exploring threads, and delighting in the infinite possibilities that life offers. Take another reflective breath. Imagine your awareness gently floating through this cosmic network. You drift past branching timelines, alternative selves, bubble universes, and shimmering possibilities. Each thread is alive with subtle energy, responding softly to observation, intention, and reflection. Notice how curiosity, wonder, and serenity arise naturally as you move through this expansive multiverse landscape. As this chapter draws to a close, feel the resonance of infinite branches extending outward, softly connecting all possibilities, all lives, and all universes. Your consciousness is both traveler and witness, playfully exploring the multiverse while anchored in the serene awareness of your present self. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension, and carry the sense of expansive, playful awareness into the next chapter, where quantum mysteries of superposition, observation, and probability await. Chapter 2, Quantum Mysteries, Superposition, Observation, and Probability. Take a slow, gentle breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Imagine just for a moment that reality itself is not fixed, solid, or predetermined. Instead, picture it as a delicate field of possibilities, a shimmering quantum landscape where every particle, every event, and every outcome exists in a state of superposition, simultaneously here, there, and everywhere in between, until observed. This chapter invites you to explore the playful and astonishing mysteries of quantum mechanics, where consciousness, observation, and probability dance together in the unfolding story of existence. Begin with the concept of superposition. At the smallest scales of reality, electrons, photons, and other quantum particles do not occupy a single, defined state. Instead, they exist in multiple states at once, a ghostly blur of potential. Picture a spinning coin, frozen midair, simultaneously heads and tails until it lands. In the quantum realm, particles don't land in a specific state until an observation or measurement occurs. Until then, they hum softly with infinite possibilities, waiting for consciousness to gently select a path. The famous double-slit experiment illustrates this beautifully. When a single photon passes through two slits, it behaves like a wave, creating an interference pattern, as if it traveled through both slits simultaneously. But the moment an observer measures which slit the photon passes through, the wave function collapses, and the photon behaves like a particle. Reality, it seems, is not merely observed, it is shaped by observation. Pause and visualize this. Each conscious glance, each attention-filled thought, subtly interacts with the universe, collapsing probabilities into reality, guiding the delicate unfolding of existence. Take a deep breath. Inhale curiosity. Exhale slowly, and let your awareness expand into the idea that probability governs the quantum world. Every event, from the smallest particle interaction to the largest cosmic phenomenon, exists as a spectrum of possibilities. The universe is not deterministic in the classical sense. It is playful, probabilistic, and astonishingly rich. Imagine each choice you make, what to eat, how to respond, when to move, as a soft nudge along this probabilistic field, gently influencing the trajectory of your own reality. Now consider the observer effect in a broader context. Consciousness is not limited to passive experience. It interacts with the universe. Each observation is like a brushstroke, painting reality across the infinite canvas of possibility. This may seem abstract, but it has profound implications for how we perceive our daily lives. Perhaps the routines, habits, and repeated patterns you notice are not merely external events. They are partly the result of your own conscious and unconscious observations, shaping reality moment by moment. Visualize this as a delicate, cosmic dance. Your attention flits like a firefly along threads of quantum possibility, collapsing probabilities into the familiar patterns of your experience. Each thought, perception, and intention plays a subtle role in guiding which potential outcomes become tangible. This is not mystical, it is deeply grounded in physics. Quantum mechanics offers a playful lens through which to view reality, a universe alive with choice, participation, and infinite subtlety. Now, let's explore entanglement, another profound quantum phenomenon. When particles become entangled, Their properties are linked even across vast distances. Change the state of one particle, and its entangled partner responds instantly, as if across an invisible bridge connecting distant realities. Imagine threads of consciousness similarly entangled across your choices, experiences, and even alternate lives. This suggests a universe where connections extend far beyond the visible, where your awareness resonates subtly with the vast cosmic network of possibilities. Take a reflective breath. Picture your consciousness as both observer and participant, moving gracefully through the landscape of quantum reality. Notice how superposition, probability, and entanglement form a delicate, interconnected framework, a playful web of infinite outcomes. Inhale curiosity, exhale gently, and sense the profound freedom this view offers. Each moment of awareness is not merely a reaction, it is a soft, participatory shaping of reality, a gentle dance with the infinite. Consider the philosophical implications. If reality is probabilistic, shaped by observation, and inherently interconnected, then each experience is both unique and deeply relational. Every action, every choice, every conscious thought subtly influences the unfolding universe. This is not a burden. It is a playful invitation to curiosity, mindfulness, and reflection. Imagine your awareness gently nudging the quantum field, exploring the myriad paths that unfold from each decision, observation, and intention. Now turn attention to the measurement problem, one of the central puzzles in quantum mechanics. How does observation collapse superpositions into definite outcomes? The many worlds interpretation offers one elegant solution. All possibilities continue to exist in parallel realities, and observation simply determines which branch you experience. Visualize yourself gently stepping into one of these branches, noticing the infinite alternatives shimmering softly around you. Some paths mirror your current reality closely, while others diverge dramatically, offering glimpses into lives, choices, and worlds you may never physically experience, but can imaginatively explore. Take a soft, meditative breath. Imagine your mind as a bridge spanning multiple realities, lightly skimming the surface of superposition, gently tracing probabilities, and observing entangled threads. Each moment of reflection becomes a playful journey through quantum possibilities. Feel curiosity rise and tension fade as your awareness dances with the soft hum of the universe's infinite potential. Let's connect this to the nature of consciousness. Just as particles exist in superposition until observed, your own mind may explore multiple possibilities simultaneously, intuitively sensing patterns, options, and potentialities before making choices. Dreams, daydreams, and creative insights may be gentle echoes of this probabilistic, multidimensional awareness. Picture your consciousness as both explorer and cartographer, mapping the landscape of possibility, gently observing outcomes, and discovering the playful flexibility of reality. Take a reflective moment, breathe deeply, exhale slowly, and imagine the threads of superposition extending outward, connecting events, choices, and experiences in subtle, intricate patterns. Reality is not a fixed, rigid sculpture. It is a soft, flexible web of probability, shaped by observation, consciousness, and interaction. Each breath, each thought, each act of curiosity nudges the network, exploring the delicate interplay of existence. Finally, let's pause to reflect on the beauty and wonder of quantum reality. Superposition observation, entanglement, and probability reveal a universe that is simultaneously playful, mysterious, and profoundly interconnected. Your awareness is not a passive witness, but a luminous participant in this dance, softly tracing threads, collapsing probabilities, and exploring infinite possibilities. Imagine floating gently among the quantum threads, noticing patterns, feeling curiosity, and delighting in the elegant complexity of reality. Exhale slowly, inhale wonder. Your consciousness is a gentle traveler, drifting among superpositions, entanglements, and probabilities. Each observation, each thought, each moment of awareness softly contributes to the unfolding of reality. The quantum world is a playground of infinite possibilities, and your mind is invited to explore, reflect, and play within it. Carry this sense of curiosity and serenity forward, allowing the mysteries of quantum mechanics to inspire wonder, reflection, and a meditative sense of joy. Chapter 3: Cosmic Expansion, Eternal Inflation, and Bubble Universes. Take a slow, gentle breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Picture the universe in its earliest moments, a dense, radiant expanse of possibility, brimming with energy and potential. In a fraction of a second after the Big Bang, the universe underwent an astonishing phase known as cosmic inflation. Space itself expanded exponentially, stretching far beyond what light could traverse, creating a vast, dynamic fabric of reality. This rapid expansion was not merely an event, it was the beginning of a process that could give rise to countless universes, each a bubble in an infinite cosmic foam. Imagine these bubble universes as bubbles rising in a cosmic ocean, each one unique, yet part of a vast, interconnected system. Some bubbles mirror our own universe, with galaxies, stars, and planets forming under familiar physical laws. Others may differ dramatically, governed by alternative constants, energies, and possibilities. In this view, the universe is not a singular, isolated entity, but part of an eternally inflating multiverse, where reality itself branches endlessly, generating new realms of possibility at every moment. Take a reflective breath. Imagine drifting gently among these bubbles. Each universe hums with its own subtle energy, some vibrant and life-permitting, others wild and chaotic. Some may host familiar forms of matter, while others harbor exotic configurations beyond our comprehension. The idea of bubble universes invites both wonder and humility, reminding us that our existence is a single, precious thread in an unfathomably vast network of possibilities. Consider how these bubbles arise. Cosmic inflation suggests that quantum fluctuations, tiny, random variations in energy, seeded the formation of each universe. These fluctuations magnified during rapid expansion, producing separate regions that evolved independently. Each bubble is a universe unto itself, with its own timeline, structures, and potential for life. Imagine your awareness gently drifting among them, observing how each bubble unfolds differently, noticing the subtle patterns of probability and energy that shapes their unique realities. Now let's bring in the idea of physical constants. In our universe, gravity, electromagnetism, and nuclear forces are finely balanced, allowing matter to form, stars to shine, and life to emerge. But in other bubble universes, these constants may vary. Some may be too chaotic for matter to coalesce, while others may create realities with unusual geometries, energies, or dimensions. This cosmic variety demonstrates the extraordinary richness of the multiverse, a playground of infinite possibilities where each universe is a unique experiment in existence. Take another deep breath. Visualize your consciousness floating softly from one bubble to another. In each universe, alternate versions of reality play out. Perhaps in one, humans evolved with entirely different senses, perceiving dimensions we cannot fathom. In another, galaxies swirl in patterns alien to our imagination. Each bubble represents a possibility, a reality that is as tangible to its inhabitants as ours is to us. Imagine the gentle hum of these universes vibrating with infinite potential, and notice how your awareness resonates with their subtle energies. The concept of eternal inflation suggests that this process is ongoing. New universes continuously emerge, like bubbles rising in an infinite cosmic brew. Some will expand, some will collapse, and some may drift quietly, timelessly, existing in states beyond observation. Visualize yourself drifting alongside these universes, aware that every bubble carries possibilities, events, and perhaps even conscious beings exploring their own realities. Inhale curiosity, exhale gently, and sense the playful creativity of existence unfolding on an unimaginable scale. Now consider the implications for life and consciousness. If universes are continuously branching and expanding, then every decision, every action, every observation may ripple across this cosmic foam. The threads of consciousness may extend subtly into other universes, connecting lives, possibilities, and experiences in ways we cannot fully perceive. Picture your awareness extending softly across bubble universes, brushing past alternate realities where every choice you could make has been made, every possibility explored, every path imagined. Take a reflective pause, breathe deeply, exhale slowly, and notice the poetic beauty of these infinite bubbles. Some contain familiar landscapes, stars, planets, and life forms like our own. Others may host phenomena beyond imagination, dimensions, energies, and matter arranged in ways that challenge even the boldest scientific theories. This vision encourages playful curiosity, humility, and a profound sense of wonder, reminding us that reality is far richer and more expansive than our daily experiences suggest. Now let's explore the philosophical dimension. The multiverse reframes our understanding of existence, identity, and choice. In a landscape of infinite bubbles, each decision you make, large or small, may echo into alternate realities, creating threads of possibility that resonate across dimensions. Imagine your consciousness gently tracing these threads, observing how the universe branches in response to choices, interactions, and observation. You are both participant and witness, exploring a vast, playful network of realities that stretches beyond imagination. Consider the analogy of baking bread, a simple yet elegant way to visualize bubble universes. As dough rises, countless bubbles form, each one expanding and evolving independently. Some bubbles touch, some drift apart, some collapse, and some persist. Similarly, cosmic inflation produces a myriad of universes, each expanding according to its own parameters, yet part of a greater, interconnected cosmic loaf. Your awareness drifts softly through this analogy, observing patterns, noting connections, and delighting in the playful creativity of existence. Take another gentle breath. Imagine your consciousness weaving among these cosmic bubbles, noticing subtle harmonies and divergences. Each universe is alive with potential, Some may host intelligent life, some may exist quietly, timelessly, beyond observation. Your awareness traces the threads that connect these possibilities, appreciating the intricate, delicate, and infinitely playful nature of the multiverse. Inhale curiosity, exhale serenity, and feel your mind expanding alongside the bubbles of creation. Now gently consider your place within this vast multiverse. Each thread of your existence, every choice, observation, or moment of reflection is part of a grand, infinite network of possibilities. While other bubbles may seem distant or inaccessible, the imagination, awareness, and reflective curiosity can bridge the gaps, allowing you to explore, play, and understand the richness of existence in a meditative, gentle way. Visualize your awareness softly floating through the cosmic foam, observing, appreciating, and participating in the unfolding story of reality. Finally, reflect on the beauty of endless possibility. The multiverse, eternal inflation, and bubble universes reveal a cosmos that is playful, dynamic, and deeply interconnected. Your consciousness is a traveler, gently drifting among these infinite threads, observing patterns, noticing subtleties, and delighting in the boundless creativity of existence. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension, and allow the vision of cosmic bubbles, infinite possibilities, and playful awareness to settle into your mind, inspiring awe, reflection, and serenity. Chapter 4: Time Travel and Wormholes, Curving Space-Time and Paradoxes. Take a slow, reflective breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Imagine reality not as a straight path, but as a soft, flowing river, twisting and bending in ways we cannot immediately perceive. This is the essence of space-time, the four-dimensional fabric described by Einstein's general theory of relativity. Space and time are intertwined, curving gently in response to mass and energy, creating a cosmic tapestry where paths can bend, loop, and even intersect. In this chapter, we'll explore wormholes and time travel and the paradoxes that emerge when reality itself seems to fold and twist. Picture a vast cosmic sheet, smooth yet flexible. Place a heavy ball upon it. The sheet curves, creating a depression, a simple analogy for how mass bends space-time. Now imagine two distant points on this sheet. If the sheet could fold, a shortcut between these points could emerge. This is the idea behind a wormhole, a hypothetical bridge through space-time connecting distant locations, or perhaps even different times. It is a tunnel, softly shimmering with possibility, through which matter, energy, or consciousness could theoretically travel. Take a gentle breath. Imagine stepping lightly into this wormhole. The scenery twists and folds, distances contract and expand. You feel a subtle interplay between cause and effect, time and space, observation and outcome. In some interpretations, wormholes could allow time travel, opening pathways to moments long past or yet to come. The very notion challenges intuition, yet it is grounded in mathematics and the elegant structure of Einstein's equations. Now let's explore the grandfather paradox, a famous thought experiment in time travel. Imagine you journey into the past, meeting a younger version of a family member. Your actions could theoretically prevent your own existence. How can reality remain consistent? Here, physics and philosophy intertwine. Some propose self-consistency, suggesting that any actions taken in the past must already be part of history, preserving a closed, consistent timeline. Inhale deeply, exhale, and feel the tension of possibility gently resolve into curiosity rather than fear. The multiverse theory offers another fascinating perspective. If every choice or action can create a branching universe, then traveling back in time may not undo your existence. It may simply create a new branch, a parallel reality where outcomes differ. In one universe, your actions echo gently without disruption. In another, events unfold along an alternative thread, coexisting peacefully. Imagine the playful complexity of these branching timelines, each a delicate dance of cause, effect, and possibility. Take a moment to visualize the elastic nature of time. Far from linear, time may curve, loop, and ripple in subtle ways. Wormholes may fold space-time, allowing shortcuts between distant points in space or epochs in history. Black holes, which we will explore in detail later, warp time dramatically. In these cosmic thresholds, minutes can stretch into eons, and the familiar rules of reality soften. Your awareness drifts gently through these curves, noticing the fluidity, flexibility, and elegance of space-time. Consider the philosophical dimension of time travel. If past, present, and future are interconnected threads, then your consciousness may move softly along these threads, observing, reflecting, and occasionally nudging outcomes. Imagine gently watching past events, as if leafing through a cosmic journal, noticing patterns, connections, and subtle variations. Time is not a prison. It is a fluid, interactive tapestry, inviting curiosity, reflection, and playful exploration. Take a deep, meditative breath. Picture wormholes as portals through this tapestry. Some may connect distant points in space, others distant points in time. Each represents a shimmering doorway into alternative realities, inviting exploration, awe, and gentle reflection. Inhale curiosity, exhale serenity, and feel the soft potential of these cosmic pathways as they shimmer around you. Now, let's gently explore causal loops, where events in the future influence the past, creating self-contained cycles of cause and effect. In a playful, meditative way, imagine a message traveling backward through time, gently altering the present, yet preserving consistency. These loops may seem paradoxical, yet they hint at the fluid, interconnected nature of reality. Consciousness, in observing, may move softly along these loops, experiencing echoes, patterns, and repetitions that guide understanding. Take another reflective breath. Picture a cosmic network of timelines, softly branching, folding, and looping. Each choice, each observation, each ripple of intention extends through this network. Your awareness is both our participant and observer, moving gently along threads of time, noticing subtle harmonies, divergences, and playful interactions. The universe is alive with possibility, and your consciousness is invited to explore with curiosity and delight. Now imagine alternate histories emerging from small, seemingly trivial decisions: a missed train, a kind word, a glance exchanged. Each could produce a new branch in the timeline, a fresh universe subtly distinct from the one you currently inhabit. Picture yourself drifting among these alternate histories, observing softly, noticing patterns, and appreciating the playful complexity of infinite outcomes. Every moment, every choice, is a thread contributing to the vast, intricate weave of existence. Consider how this relates to daily life. Even if wormholes and time machines remain theoretical, the principle of branching timelines mirrors our conscious experience. Choices, attention, and awareness continuously shape our reality. Imagine the awareness of infinite possibilities subtly softening your perception of obstacles, regrets, or limitations. The multiverse, wormholes, and time loops remind us that reality is both flexible and playful, and consciousness is a gentle, participatory observer within it. Take a deep, calming breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension, and feel your awareness expand, softly exploring the folds of space-time. Visualize the interwoven network of wormholes, timelines, and causal loops as a vast, luminous web of possibility. Your consciousness drifts along these threads, playfully observing, reflecting, and participating in the unfolding story of reality. Finally, pause to appreciate the elegant mystery of time. Time is not rigid or linear. It is a flowing, flexible, interactive dimension. Wormholes, causal loops, and branching timelines hint at a universe far richer, more playful, and more interconnected than daily experience suggests. Your awareness, like a soft light, explores these pathways with curiosity, delight, and serenity. Inhale wonder, exhale gently, and carry this playful understanding of space-time into your reflection on cosmic thresholds, black holes, and the edges of reality in the next chapter. Chapter 5, Black Holes, Cosmic Thresholds, and Hawking Radiation. Take a slow, reflective breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Picture yourself floating in the vast darkness of space, surrounded by stars, nebulae, and galaxies stretching into infinity. In this cosmic ocean, there exist phenomena that push the boundaries of understanding, regions where space-time folds in upon itself, where gravity grows unimaginably intense, and where the very fabric of reality seems to tremble. These are black holes, cosmic thresholds that invite awe, wonder, and quiet contemplation. Imagine a star collapsing under its own gravity. Its core compresses as matter condenses, and a point of infinite density forms, a singularity. Surrounding it is the event horizon, the invisible boundary beyond which nothing, not even light, can escape. Step softly into your imagination and picture this threshold. Everything familiar begins to warp. Time slows, space curves, and the conventional rules of physics dissolve. Black holes are not merely destructive, they are thresholds to the unknown, gateways to mysteries that challenge even the boldest minds. Take a gentle breath. Imagine drifting toward a black hole, noticing the subtle stretching of light, the gravitational lensing bending distant stars into strange, luminous arcs. Your awareness hovers safely outside the event horizon, observing the delicate dance of matter and energy spiraling inward. Matter accretes in a glowing disk, heating to extraordinary temperatures, radiating energy, and hinting at the extraordinary power concealed within these cosmic giants. Now, let's explore Hawking radiation, a concept proposed by Stephen Hawking. Despite the name, black holes are not entirely black. Quantum effects near the event horizon allow black holes to emit faint radiation, slowly losing mass over immense timescales. This radiation may encode subtle information about everything that falls into the black hole, offering tantalizing clues about the interplay between quantum mechanics and gravity. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and imagine these faint whispers of energy, soft messengers from the depths of space-time. Take another breath and consider the philosophical implications. Black holes challenge our understanding of reality. They are regions where time can stretch, collapse, and loop. where space bends and matter reaches extremes beyond ordinary comprehension. They remind us that the universe is more mysterious, more intricate, and more interconnected than our daily experiences reveal. Drifting in the quiet of your imagination, feel the hum of possibility radiating from these cosmic thresholds. Now, let's gently explore spaghettification, the stretching of objects under intense gravitational gradients near black holes. Imagine a soft, playful analogy, a piece of taffy gently pulled from both ends, elongating yet remaining whole. Objects approaching the event horizon experience similar stretching, illustrating the extreme curvature of space-time and the subtle, fascinating physics at play. Your awareness drifts alongside these stretched threads, observing the delicate interplay of forces and geometry. Consider the connection between black holes and time. Near the event horizon, time slows relative to distant observers, a phenomenon predicted by Einstein's relativity. This temporal stretching allows for extraordinary thought experiments. What does existence feel like at the edge of a black hole? How does consciousness perceive moments when time itself warps and stretches? Imagine floating gently along these temporal currents, noticing the subtle echoes and distortions, appreciating the profound interplay between gravity, time, and awareness. Take a reflective pause. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly, and picture cosmic memory encoded in Hawking radiation. Information that enters a black hole may not vanish entirely, but is subtly preserved and radiated back into the universe. This bridges the classical and quantum worlds, suggesting that even in extremes, the universe preserves patterns, structures, and connections. Your consciousness, drifting softly, observes these delicate patterns, appreciating the elegance and creativity of cosmic laws. Now consider the broader multiverse implications. Some theories suggest black holes might harbor connections to other universes, acting as portals, bridges, or seeds for new realities. While speculative, these ideas hint at a cosmos rich with interconnected possibilities, where the end of one path may softly open into another. Imagine your awareness exploring these thresholds, moving gently along threads that extend beyond familiar spacetime, contemplating the beauty and mystery of existence. Take another gentle breath. Visualize the event horizon as a liminal space, neither fully inside nor outside, a threshold inviting contemplation. Black holes symbolize the edge of knowledge, the frontier where imagination, physics, and consciousness intersect. Your awareness drifts here, curious and serene, observing the interplay of gravity, energy, and quantum phenomena with a soft, meditative focus. Now let's explore cosmic storytelling through black holes. These phenomena evoke wonder and humility, inspiring myths, metaphors, and reflections across cultures. They are symbols of thresholds, transformation, and the unknown. Imagine the universe whispering secrets through these dense, luminous voids, inviting your awareness to listen, reflect, and participate in the playful, intricate narrative of existence. Consider also the interplay between black holes and consciousness. Just as observers influence quantum outcomes, perhaps our perception interacts subtly with extreme phenomena, softening the edges of mystery. While we cannot yet fully enter a black hole, our imagination, attention, and reflection allow us to explore these realms, bridging science and curiosity in a meditative, playful journey. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and feel your awareness expand alongside these cosmic enigmas. Take a final reflective pause. Picture yourself drifting away from the black hole, observing the luminous accretion disk, the curved light, and the soft hum of Hawking radiation. Notice how your consciousness gently weaves through the cosmic fabric, tracing threads of gravity, time, and quantum mystery. The universe is vast, playful, and intricate, and your awareness is both observer and participant in its unfolding story. Finally, as this chapter draws to a close, inhale deeply, exhale slowly, and carry a sense of wonder, curiosity, and serenity forward. Black holes are not merely destructive or forbidding. They are thresholds to the unknown, symbols of cosmic creativity, and invitations to explore the delicate interplay of physics, consciousness, and the infinite tapestry of reality. Let this understanding settle softly in your mind as we prepare to explore perception, reality, and the Mandela effect in the next chapter. Chapter 6: Mandela Effect and Deja Vu, Perception and Reality. Take a slow, reflective breath. Inhale curiosity. Exhale tension. Imagine for a moment that your perception of reality is not an unshakable, solid truth, but rather a delicate interplay between memory, attention, and consciousness. The universe you experience emerges not only from the external world, but also from the subtle workings of your mind. In this chapter, we explore déjà vu, the Mandela effect, and the fascinating ways our perceptions shape and sometimes mislead our understanding of reality. Begin with déjà vu, the eerie sensation that you have lived through a moment before, that a conversation, scene, or event feels strangely familiar. Science suggests that déjà vu may arise from subtle overlaps in memory processing, where the brain mistakenly interprets new experiences as familiar, creating a fleeting but profound sense of repetition. In a playful sense, it is as if your consciousness is brushing against a parallel timeline, a soft echo of a reality that mirrors your current path. Take a deep breath. Imagine the gentle hum of possibilities beneath your everyday awareness. Every choice, every thought, every observation may resonate softly across subtle dimensions of reality, producing moments of familiarity, recognition, and uncanny resonance. Déjà vu reminds us that perception is both delicate and active, a subtle dance between memory, attention, and the unfolding present. Now, gently shift focus to the Mandela effect, named for the widespread false memory that Nelson Mandela had died in prison during the 1980s. This phenomenon illustrates how groups of people can share vivid but inaccurate recollections, challenging assumptions about memory, reality, and collective perception. Imagine a soft ripple in the fabric of shared experience, where memory, culture, and attention intertwine, shaping the way a group perceives past events. Take a reflective breath. Inhale curiosity. Exhale slowly, and consider how these phenomena might be connected to broader concepts in physics and consciousness. In a universe where probabilities, observation, and superposition influence outcomes, could collective memory occasionally misalign with objective events? Perhaps moments of shared false recollection are echoes of subtle branching realities, where consciousness brushes against parallel possibilities, leaving traces in memory that feel tangible yet deviate from recorded history. Visualize this gently. Imagine your mind as a soft, luminous observer, tracing the delicate threads of memory and perception. In some moments, these threads align perfectly with reality. In others, They shimmer with faint echoes, producing the sensation of déjà vu or the collective memory anomalies of the Mandela effect. Each thread is a delicate interaction of neurons, attention, and subtle probabilities, weaving a rich and sometimes surprising tapestry of awareness. Now consider confabulation, the unintentional creation of false memories. This cognitive phenomenon illustrates how the brain fills gaps in perception, constructing coherent narratives even when details are uncertain or unavailable. Picture your mind softly arranging events, ideas, and impressions into patterns that make sense, sometimes aligning with reality, sometimes diverging in curious ways. The Mandela effect, déjà vu, and confabulation all remind us that consciousness is not merely passive. It actively constructs the experience of reality, weaving meaning from threads both remembered and imagined. Take a meditative breath. Imagine your awareness drifting among subtle overlaps, where memory, attention, and perception softly intertwine. Notice how small shifts in perception can produce remarkable experiences. Familiar streets, repeated phrases, or fleeting emotional echoes that seem to hint at a hidden pattern beneath the surface of daily life. These gentle anomalies invite reflection, curiosity, and a playful exploration of consciousness. Consider also confirmation bias, the tendency to notice, recall, or emphasize information that aligns with existing beliefs. In groups, this bias can amplify the Mandela effect, creating shared memories that feel vivid yet deviate from documented facts. Imagine a web of awareness where attention, expectation, and memory coalesce, softly reinforcing patterns and creating subtle illusions of certainty. Your consciousness participates delicately in this process, both constructing and observing the reality you experience. Now, gently explore the relationship between memory and parallel realities. If every choice, every observation, every quantum event can produce a branching timeline, then subtle echoes of these branches might imprint on consciousness. Déjà vu could be a fleeting brush with a neighboring branch of reality, a soft resonance of a life slightly different from the one you currently inhabit. The Mandela effect, in a playful sense, may hint at collective interactions with multiple threads of existence, where memory, attention, and probability softly interlace across dimensions. Take a reflective pause, inhale curiosity, exhale slowly, and picture your awareness navigating this subtle landscape. Reality is not a rigid stage, but a delicate weave of experience, memory, and consciousness. Moments of déjà vu, Mandela effect anomalies, and confabulated memories are not errors to fear. They are invitations to explore, reflect, and appreciate the rich tapestry of perception. Now let's consider cultural narratives and folklore. Across civilizations, myths, legends, and oral traditions often encode unusual experiences, strange coincidences, and patterns of memory that defy conventional explanation. Stone alignments, sacred sites, and stories of time anomalies can all be seen as ways humanity has attempted to interpret and integrate subtle interactions with reality. Imagine your awareness tracing these narratives softly, noticing connections between memory, perception, and the mysteries of existence. Take another deep breath. Picture the interplay of memory, consciousness, and probability as a delicate flowing web. Every moment of attention contributes to the unfolding of reality. Every perception carries echoes of experience, subtle resonances with alternate possibilities, and the playful mystery of what may have been or might yet be. This meditative vision reminds us that reality is both constructed and observed, playful and serious, profound and gently entertaining. Now reflect on the interconnection between personal and collective awareness. Just as black holes and quantum events connect the fabric of space, memory and perception connect the threads of individual and collective consciousness. The Mandela effect is a subtle illustration, a shared resonance across minds, hinting at the interconnectedness of experience. Deja vu whispers softly of branching timelines and latent possibilities, reminding us that reality is an intricate interplay of consciousness and observation. Take a slow, reflective breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale gently, and imagine yourself softly moving through these networks of awareness. Your mind explores patterns, perceives echoes, and participates in the delicate unfolding of reality. Each anomaly, each uncanny moment, each shared memory or fleeting sensation is an invitation to explore, wonder, and reflect. Finally, appreciate the beauty of perception itself. The Mandela effect and deja vu are more than cognitive curiosities. They are windows into the profound, playful complexity of consciousness. They remind us that reality is not merely observed, but participated in, softly shaped by attention, memory, and awareness. As you drift in this contemplative state, imagine consciousness as a gentle traveler, exploring subtle resonances, tracing echoes, and marveling at the delicate, infinite web of possibilities in which every thought, memory, and perception is a luminous thread. Exhale slowly, inhale wonder, and let your mind rest in the playful, mysterious, and serene dance of perception, memory, and consciousness, carrying curiosity and awe gently forward into the next chapter, where sacred portals, thresholds, and cosmic sights await exploration. Chapter 7: Sacred Portals, Stonehenge, Mount Shasta, and Thresholds. Take a slow, deep breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Imagine the earth itself as a vast, living organism with subtle energies flowing through mountains, rivers, and ancient sites. Some locations have long been considered thresholds, places where the ordinary veil of reality feels thinner, where consciousness senses a soft resonance with the unknown. Today, we explore sacred portals like Stonehenge, Mount Shasta, and other mysterious sites where science, history, and wonder intertwine. Picture yourself walking gently among the towering stones of Stonehenge. Each monolith rises from the earth with an intentionality that evokes curiosity and awe. Aligned precisely with the solstices, these stones mark celestial rhythms, hinting at ancient understanding of astronomy, time, and energy. As you breathe in the calm, imagine the soft hum of the cosmos threading through these stones, a subtle resonance linking earth and sky, past and present. Take another deep breath. Imagine the alignment of the stones not as a mere coincidence, but as a subtle reflection of harmonics in the universe, a physical manifestation of energy and attention carefully observed by ancient builders. Stonehenge becomes a threshold, a portal in consciousness, if not in physical space, inviting reflection, stillness, and wonder. Every stone carries echoes of human intention, cosmic rhythm, and the mysterious fabric of existence. Now shift your attention to Mount Shasta, a towering peak in Northern California. Many consider it a sacred site, resonating with unusual energies and stories of mystical experiences. Some believe it serves as a portal to other realms, a threshold between ordinary reality and subtle dimensions of consciousness. Imagine standing at its base, feeling a soft vibration in the ground, as if the mountain itself gently hums in tune with unseen energies. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension, and sense the playful mystery of this ancient peak. Consider the possibility that such locations act as focal points for consciousness. While scientific validation remains elusive, anecdotal experiences suggest that human awareness interacts with local energies, producing heightened perception, intuition, and altered states. Imagine your consciousness gently expanding, sensing connections between the mountain, the stars above, and subtle currents in the surrounding environment. Each site becomes a gateway for reflection, awareness, and gentle exploration of the infinite tapestry of reality. Take a reflective pause. Picture yourself floating softly between these sacred portals, from Stonehenge to Mount Shasta, from Tiwanaku in Bolivia to the peaks of Tibet. Each site radiates subtle energy, aligned with celestial or geological phenomena. These thresholds invite playful curiosity, a meditative exploration of the interconnectedness of consciousness, place, and cosmic rhythm. Now let's explore ancient alignments and astronomical connections. Many sacred sites worldwide are positioned in precise relation to celestial events, solstices, equinoxes, planetary alignments. These alignments suggest a deep understanding of astronomy, geometry, and energy in ancient cultures. Imagine the soft interplay of celestial light and earthly matter as your awareness drifts gently over these sites, observing subtle harmonies that transcend time, connecting human consciousness with the cosmic order. Take a deep, meditative breath. Visualize yourself observing the flow of time through these portals. Perhaps they were designed not just to track the sun or stars, but to invite altered states of perception, moments when the veil between reality and the unknown feels thinner. Your consciousness may sense this subtle resonance as a playful ripple, a gentle hum inviting reflection, awe, and curiosity. Consider the concept of energy lines, often called ley lines, connecting sacred sites across continents. These invisible threads, whether metaphorical or physical, hint at an interconnected network of conscious attention and subtle forces. Imagine your awareness drifting softly along these lines, linking mountains, stone circles, and ancient temples in a delicate web of energy and meaning. Each site is a threshold, a portal for reflection, meditation, and connection with subtle currents of existence. Take another breath. Imagine yourself gently stepping through these portals, observing subtle shifts in perception, a tingling sensation in the body, a soft awareness of patterns, or the feeling that time and space momentarily bend. These experiences, whether mystical, psychological, or energetic, point to the profound interplay between human consciousness and the environments we inhabit. They remind us that reality is a delicate, playful, and intricate web of perception and energy. Now shift attention to Tiwanaku in Bolivia, an ancient city aligned with celestial phenomena, suggesting advanced astronomical and geometric understanding. Picture yourself exploring these stone structures, feeling the weight of centuries of human attention and observation. The energy here feels soft, yet resonant, a subtle invitation to wonder, reflection, and playful exploration of consciousness and time. Next, visualize global portals from the pyramids of Egypt to sacred mountains in Tibet and Japan. Many of these sites are considered energetic thresholds where consciousness, intention, and environment interact. Perhaps they are soft windows into alternate dimensions or subtle connectors to cosmic currents. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and imagine your awareness moving gently among these sites, sensing the shared resonance of attention, intention, and cosmic rhythm. Take a reflective pause. Consider the meditative practice of awareness at thresholds. Ancient cultures may have understood that certain locations amplify consciousness, creating moments of heightened perception, insight, and subtle connection with the cosmos. Imagine yourself sitting quietly, sensing energies, aligning breath with the rhythms of the earth, and noticing how attention itself can alter perception. These sacred portals become places of play, reflection, and exploration of infinite possibilities. Now let's explore the poetic dimension. Sacred sites are not merely physical locations. They are symbols, metaphors, and invitations. They remind us that reality is layered, playful, and profoundly interconnected. Stone circles, mountains, and ancient cities all act as soft thresholds, urging consciousness to expand, observe, and participate in the unfolding tapestry of existence. Your awareness floats gently among them, observing patterns, feeling resonances, and delighting in the subtle beauty of interconnected possibilities. Take a deep, calming breath. Visualize your consciousness as a gentle light drifting among sacred portals, noticing subtle harmonics, echoes of intention, and delicate patterns of energy. Each site is a soft reminder that the universe is playful, layered, and infinitely rich, and that human awareness is an active participant in its unfolding story. Finally, reflect on the connection between sacred portals and multiverse concepts. If consciousness interacts with reality, and if alternate possibilities exist, then thresholds like Stonehenge and Mount Shasta may serve as soft bridges, facilitating subtle perception of other realities. Imagine your awareness gently brushing against parallel possibilities, sensing the threads of infinite outcomes, and experiencing reality as a rich, interconnected, playful tapestry. Exhale slowly, inhale curiosity, and let your mind rest in the gentle hum of sacred portals, thresholds, and cosmic resonance. Carry forward the sense of wonder, reflection, and playful observation into the next chapter, where we will explore life beyond Earth, higher dimensions, and alternate forms of existence. Chapter 8, Life Beyond, Extreme Environments, Higher Dimensions, and Alternate Forms of Life. Take a slow, reflective breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Imagine reality as more than the familiar landscapes of Earth, more than the skies and oceans we know. The universe stretches infinitely, with environments so extreme and dimensions so vast that life may thrive in ways that stretch our imagination. Today, we explore life beyond Earth, higher dimensions, and the playful, fascinating possibilities of alternate forms of life. Picture tiny, resilient beings called tardigrades. They survive in conditions that would obliterate most life, temperatures near absolute zero, radiation that would shred ordinary cells, and the vacuum of space itself. These microscopic marvels remind us that life is adaptable, resilient, and astonishingly creative. Take a deep breath, exhale slowly, and let your awareness expand to the idea that the universe may host life forms with equally extraordinary abilities. Now consider microbial life in the most extreme environments on Earth. Hydrothermal vents at the bottom of oceans teem with organisms that thrive in scalding water and crushing pressure. In Antarctica, microbes persist in sub-zero ice, metabolizing slowly but persistently. High in the atmosphere, some bacteria float, surviving intense radiation. Each extreme habitat hints at the infinite potential of life, expanding our imagination toward what may exist in alien worlds, distant planets, or hidden dimensions. Take another deep breath and gently imagine worlds beyond our solar system. Exoplanets orbit stars in environments wildly different from Earth. Scorching heat, frozen landscapes, thick atmospheres of methane or ammonia. What forms of life might thrive there? Imagine beings that do not breathe oxygen, creatures that move through liquid metals, or a life that perceives time and space differently than we do. The universe, it seems, delights in a possibility and diversity, encouraging our consciousness to explore beyond familiar confines. Shift attention now to higher dimensions, a concept in physics that extends beyond our three spatial dimensions and one of time. String theory, for instance, suggests the existence of additional dimensions, folded delicately at scales smaller than we can observe. Imagine life forms existing within these higher dimensions, perceiving reality in ways impossible to fully comprehend from our three-dimensional perspective. Your awareness drifts softly, sensing forms and patterns beyond sight, subtle dances of existence that transcend ordinary perception. Take a reflective pause. Picture beings whose perception encompasses multiple dimensions simultaneously, who may experience time not as linear, but as a flowing, looping continuum. Their consciousness could be vast, intricate, and playful, participating in reality in ways our minds can only faintly imagine. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and let your mind rest in the gentle awe of possibility. Now consider how consciousness interacts with potential life forms. If reality is influenced by observation, as quantum physics suggests, then life in alternate dimensions may engage with their universe differently. Their awareness might reshape probabilities, influence outcomes, and interact with the environment in subtle, playful ways. Imagine brushing against these forms of consciousness, sensing the soft resonance of a universe far richer and more intricate than the one visible to us. Take another deep, meditative breath. Imagine drifting through an alien ocean where organisms shimmer in unknown colors, or soaring through gaseous skies where life floats as luminous clouds. Picture intelligent entities in higher dimensions whose experience of time, space, and causality flows like a gentle river of possibilities. Each thought, each observation, each moment of awareness participates in a cosmic dance, a tapestry of potential outcomes and infinite diversity. Now, gently explore the connection between extreme life and the multiverse. If infinite possibilities exist, then life is not limited to Earth or familiar conditions. Each branching universe could host forms of life uniquely adapted to its laws of physics, chemistry, and environment. In some realities, life may thrive under intense gravity. In others, it may exist as patterns of energy or consciousness rather than matter. Picture your awareness drifting softly among these possibilities, contemplating the playful, vast, and unexpected diversity of life. Take a reflective pause. Consider consciousness as a bridge, linking dimensions, worlds, and realities. Perhaps awareness itself is a form of life, transcending biological form, interacting subtly with the multiverse. In some alternate realities, your consciousness may exist differently, exploring, perceiving, and participating in worlds beyond ordinary comprehension. Imagine brushing against these threads gently, sensing their patterns, resonances, and playful intricacies. Now, let's explore the poetic dimension of alien life. Just as Earth's extreme organisms inspire awe, the idea of life beyond our world invites imagination, curiosity, and humility. Consider how exploration of these possibilities softens rigid definitions of life, expands empathy for forms we cannot fully perceive, and encourages playful wonder. Your awareness moves among these imagined life forms, observing their adaptations, behaviors, and interactions with delight and reverence. Take a meditative breath. Imagine the interconnectedness of all life, terrestrial, extraterrestrial, and hypothetical higher dimensional beings. Each form contributes to the cosmic tapestry, a playful, intricate web of awareness and adaptation and possibility. Consciousness threads through this web, observing, participating, and marveling at the variety of existence. Inhale curiosity, exhale gently, and allow your mind to float softly through these luminous connections. Consider also the temporal dimension of life. In some extreme environments or alternate realities, organisms may experience time differently, perhaps living at slower or faster rates, perceiving events that stretch or contract moments. Consciousness, too, may flow along these temporal threads, exploring patterns, echoes, and loops that reveal subtle layers of existence. Imagine gently moving alongside these temporal currents, noticing their soft, intricate beauty. Finally, reflect on the broader multiverse implications for identity. If life exists in infinite forms across infinite realities, then your own existence is part of a vast network of possibilities. Alternate versions of yourself may exist, adapted to environments, dimensions, or physical laws you cannot imagine. Each choice, each observation, and each moment of awareness branches gently into the infinite, revealing the playful and profound richness of existence. Exhale slowly, inhale wonder, and allow your consciousness to rest in the serene, playful, and infinite possibilities of life beyond Earth, higher dimensions, and that alternate realities. Let this expansive, meditative awareness guide you forward into the next chapter, where we explore simulated realities, patterns, and the deeper nature of existence. Chapter 9: Simulated Realities, Patterns, Synchronicities, and the Nature of Existence. Take a deep, reflective breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Imagine just for a moment that the universe you inhabit is not entirely as it seems, that the patterns you notice, the coincidences that make you pause, and the subtle rhythms of life may hint at a deeper, more playful underlying structure. Today, we explore the idea of simulated realities, the dance of patterns and synchronicities, and the profound questions about the nature of existence. Begin by considering simulation theory, the provocative idea that reality might function as a vast, intricate construct, like an immensely complex program, where consciousness, matter, and time are all expressions of a deeper, ordered system. Inhale curiosity, exhale slowly, and imagine your awareness gently observing this cosmic code, tracing the threads of patterns woven into the fabric of experience. Take another breath. Notice the subtle synchronicities in your own life, meaningful coincidences that seem to defy probability, moments when events align with unusual precision, and experiences that feel orchestrated rather than random. In a simulated reality, these patterns might not be glitches, but gentle markers, invitations for reflection, or soft prompts guiding consciousness through layered experiences. Imagine each synchronicity as a luminescent thread glowing softly within the intricate tapestry of your life. Now let's consider patterns at multiple scales, from the quantum to the cosmic. Subatomic particles behave probabilistically, yet collectively form predictable structures. Galaxies, stars, and planets follow elegant gravitational patterns, revealing order amidst apparent chaos. Could these layered patterns suggest that reality itself is an emergent structure, one that unfolds according to rules that consciousness can perceive, interpret, and occasionally influence? Exhale, inhale curiosity, and let your mind drift gently along these threads of order and possibility. Shift attention to historical and philosophical reflections. Across cultures and epics, humans have wondered if the world is a creation or a construct, from Platonic forms to the cosmic play of Eastern philosophies. Simulation theory in this light is not merely science fiction, it is a modern lens for exploring age-old questions. What is real? What is illusion? How does consciousness participate in the unfolding of existence? Picture your awareness floating among these reflections, absorbing the interplay of thought, philosophy, and playful curiosity. Take a slow breath. Imagine that life is a series of nested realities, each with subtle rules, patterns, and interactions. Perhaps every choice, observation, and experience subtly collapses possibilities, shaping the reality you inhabit. Like a carefully coded simulation, consciousness interacts with the structure, observing, influencing, and occasionally creating unexpected outcomes. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and sense the gentle play of order and awareness interweaving. Now, consider the role of emotional resonance in perceiving patterns. Moments of deep connection, awe, or insight often reveal subtle alignments in events. Perhaps these experiences are not random, but reflective of consciousness, tuning into the underlying structure of reality. Imagine your awareness softly adjusting, sensing these resonances, and recognizing the delicate harmony that exists between perception and existence. Take a reflective pause. Think of coincidences in daily life. Meeting someone unexpectedly, recalling a thought just before an event, or noticing repeating motifs in your environment. In a universe that may be simulated or layered with hidden patterns, these moments could be gentle invitations to observe, reflect, and participate consciously in the unfolding tapestry. Each thread you notice is a playful whisper, a subtle echo of the infinite possibilities threading through existence. Now, gently explore the connection to multiverse and quantum theory. Just as every observation in quantum mechanics collapses a probability into reality, perhaps each moment of awareness in a simulated universe solidifies patterns, decisions, and outcomes. Your consciousness becomes both observer and participant, dancing along infinite threads of potential realities, gently shaping the narrative as you move through time and space. Take a meditative breath. Picture subtle feedback loops between observation, awareness, and reality. Every action you take, every perception you experience, may ripple softly across this delicate fabric, producing emergent patterns, unexpected synchronicities, and profound insight. Imagine the elegance of this system, playful, infinite, and deeply interconnected, inviting you to explore with curiosity and wonder. Now consider technological metaphors. Just as computer simulations use algorithms to create rich, interactive worlds, reality itself might be structured with rules, probabilities, and constraints. Yet unlike a machine, consciousness adds a playful, creative element, interacting with patterns, noticing coincidences, and weaving experience into narrative. Exhale slowly, inhale, and sense the gentle co-creation between awareness and the universe, a partnership that is both playful and profound. Shift attention to personal reflections and insight. Awareness of potential simulations and hidden patterns encourages mindfulness, curiosity, and deliberate observation. It invites you to consider that life's mysteries, the repeated numbers, uncanny coincidences, and emotionally charged moments may be guides rather than accidents. Imagine each of these moments as a soft nudge, encouraging reflection, connection, and playful engagement with the world around you. Take another deep breath. Visualize the interconnected web of consciousness across realities. If simulated or simply layered with hidden patterns, your awareness is part of a vast network interacting with threads of possibility, other minds, and the intricate design of existence itself. Each observation, intention, and reflection resonates softly through this network, producing subtle echoes in the vast, infinite structure of reality. Finally, reflect on the poetic and philosophical dimensions. Whether or not the universe is simulated, each moment is meaningful. Each perception is a delicate bridge between self and cosmos. Consciousness is not passive. It observes, participates, and co-creates. Patterns and synchronicities, far from being mere anomalies, are invitations to engage with the playful, infinite, and deeply interconnected nature of existence. Exhale slowly, inhale curiosity, and rest in the gentle awareness of simulated realities, patterns, and synchronicities, carrying forward the sense of wonder, reflection, and playful curiosity into the next chapter, where we will explore dreams, death, and bridges to other realms. Chapter 10: Dreams and Death. Bridges to Other Realms. Take a slow, reflective breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Close your eyes gently and imagine your consciousness softly drifting beyond the confines of the ordinary, everyday world. Tonight, we explore dreams, lucid experiences, and the profound, gentle idea that death may not be an end, but a transformation, a passage to other realms, subtle dimensions, and layered realities. Begin with dreams, those nightly excursions where reality itself seems to dissolve into fluid landscapes of sensation, story, and emotion. Neuroscience tells us that dreams are generated by the brain, weaving together memory, emotion, and perception into coherent, or sometimes wildly surreal, experiences. Yet, beyond the neurobiology, dreams often feel like bridges to alternate realities, realms where consciousness can wander freely, unbound by the limitations of the waking world. Inhale curiosity, exhale slowly, and let your mind drift into this soft, expansive space. Now consider lucid dreaming, a state where awareness within the dream allows conscious navigation of these dreamscapes. In this playful state, the dreamer becomes both participant and observer, gently shaping the landscape of experience while exploring subtle truths about consciousness and perception. Picture yourself floating in a lucid dream, aware that reality is malleable and that every thought, intention, and focus contributes to the unfolding of this temporary universe. Take another reflective breath. Notice how dreams often mirror concerns, desires, or unresolved questions from waking life. Yet they can also reveal astonishingly new possibilities, strange connections, and moments of insight. Imagine dreams as gentle portals, offering glimpses of worlds adjacent to our own, where consciousness can explore, reflect, and play beyond the familiar boundaries of space, time, and identity. Now shift focus to cultural perspectives on dreams. Indigenous traditions, such as Aboriginal and Tibetan beliefs, often view dreams as sacred spaces, connections to ancestors, and passages to deeper layers of consciousness. These perspectives suggest that dreams are more than imagination. They are explorations of a broader, interconnected reality where awareness interacts with hidden threads of existence. Okay. Imagine yourself softly moving along these cultural understandings, sensing the layers of meaning and wisdom embedded within the dream realm. Take a slow, meditative breath. Now consider the experience of dying, often described across cultures as peaceful, transformative, and as a passage rather than an end. Near-death experiences frequently report sensations of light, expanded awareness, and encounters with consciousness beyond the physical. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and imagine death not as a finality, but as a transition into subtle dimensions, a gentle journey into realms where consciousness continues, exploring new landscapes of existence. Shift attention to the interplay between dreams and death. Both involve transitions, dreams between waking and sleeping, death between life and an unknown beyond. Both highlight the fluidity of perception and consciousness. Imagine your awareness moving softly between these thresholds, experiencing the continuity of being in multiple forms, dimensions, and states. Each dream, each reflective pause, is a soft brush against the infinite threads of existence. Take another breath. Consider the continuity of consciousness. Some scientific theories suggest that consciousness may not be strictly bound to the physical brain, but could be a more fundamental aspect of reality, interacting with space, time, and probability. In this light, dreams and experiences near death are not mere illusions. They are invitations to explore consciousness as it moves through multiple layers of reality. Imagine gently observing these threads, tracing the soft patterns of awareness across the cosmos. Now reflect on memory, identity, and alternate selves. In dreams, we often meet versions of ourselves that feel real, yet are subtly different, perhaps braver, curious, or playful. Similarly, the concept of life beyond death raises questions about continuity, identity, and existence. What if consciousness persists, branching gently into other realities, exploring variations of being, and carrying the essence of awareness forward across dimensions? Inhale curiosity, exhale slowly, and sense the playful expansiveness of possibility. Consider synchronicities in dreams and transitions. Sometimes, dreams align eerily with waking events, providing subtle insights, warnings, or reflections. Near-death experiences also reveal recurring motifs, light, tunnels, beings, and moments of love and clarity. Imagine these patterns as gentle echoes of the interconnected multiverse, soft reminders that consciousness participates in shaping and perceiving reality in delicate, profound ways. Take a reflective pause. Imagine dreamscapes and afterlife dimensions as overlapping realities where consciousness moves freely, exploring possibilities beyond physical laws. These realms are not frightening. They are playful, instructive, and full of subtle resonance. Each breath you take, each reflection, is a soft alignment with this expansive vision where life, death, and dreaming are interconnected threads of experience. Now gently explore the poetic and philosophical dimension. Dreams and death both invite curiosity, humility, and playful wonder. They remind us that reality is not a single, rigid construct, but a rich tapestry woven from observation, perception, and consciousness. Imagine yourself drifting in this awareness, where each experience, whether dream, waking, or beyond, is a luminous thread contributing to the intricate fabric of existence. Take another deep breath. Picture consciousness as a bridge across realities. Every dream, every insight, every reflective pause softly connects you to alternate dimensions, subtle planes, and infinite possibilities. Awareness moves fluidly, exploring variations of being, observing patterns, and gently participating in the unfolding story of the cosmos. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and feel the soft resonance of interconnectedness across all realms. Finally, reflect on the gentle beauty of transition. Death is not an end, dreams are not merely fantasy, and consciousness is not confined. Each moment of reflection, each breath, each instance of awareness is a doorway, a subtle portal into new realms, new understandings, and new possibilities. Exhale slowly, inhale wonder, and let your mind rest in the serenity, mystery, and playful expansiveness of dreams and death as bridges to other realms. Chapter 11. Closing Reflection. Infinite Threads of Consciousness. Take a slow, reflective breath. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension. Imagine that every choice, every observation, every moment of awareness you've experienced today threads softly into a vast, intricate tapestry of existence. Each chapter we've explored parallel universes, quantum mechanics, sacred portals, life beyond Earth, simulated realities, and the realms of dreams and death are all luminous threads in the same infinite web of consciousness. Tonight, we pause to reflect, gently and playfully, on this vast, interconnected story. Picture your consciousness as a soft, glowing light flowing across dimensions, probabilities, and timelines. With every breath, it drifts through branches of the multiverse, dances among parallel possibilities, and resonates with the subtle patterns of reality. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and sense the playful elegance of being, where observation shapes outcome and awareness is the co-creator of existence. Consider the countless realities you've glimpsed in this journey. Each choice you make, each path you follow, spins its thread outward, creating subtle variations, alternate selves, and infinite possibilities. In some realities, you exist as you are now. In others, a slightly different version experiences life in ways you can barely imagine. The universe, it seems, is both infinite and intimate, vast, yet delicately responsive to consciousness. Take a reflective pause. Think about the observer effect in quantum mechanics, how particles exist in superposition until measured, collapsing into specific outcomes when observed. Imagine this principle extending beyond the lab, influencing daily life, choices, and experiences. Each moment of awareness is a gentle quantum measurement, shaping the reality you inhabit, participating in a cosmic dance that is both subtle and profound. Shift attention to the sacred portals and thresholds we explored: Stonehenge, Mount Shasta, Tiwanaku, and other resonant sites. These locations remind us that the universe is playful and layered, that perception interacts with environment, and that consciousness is active, participating in subtle currents of energy and possibility. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and picture yourself softly moving among these sites, sensing their harmonics and reflecting on your place within the web of existence. Now, consider life in extreme environments and higher dimensions. From the resilience of tardigrades to potential life in alien worlds, from three-dimensional perception to higher dimensional awareness, each form of life highlights the creativity and adaptability of consciousness. Imagine brushing against these possibilities, sensing patterns, behaviors, and experiences that challenge your assumptions about reality, identity, and the essence of being. Take another reflective breath. Recall the simulated realities and synchronicities we explored. Consider the playful, patterned nature of experience, coincidences, meaningful alignments, and subtle nudges that hint at a structure beyond the obvious. Whether or not reality is a literal simulation, the patterns remind us that consciousness participates actively, observes carefully, and gently co-creates the unfolding narrative of existence. Shift now to dreams and death. These thresholds remind us that consciousness is not confined to the waking moment or to physical form. Dreams offer glimpses of alternate realities, allowing playful exploration beyond ordinary limitations. Death, often feared, can be understood as a gentle transformation, a transition where awareness continues to explore, observe, and expand. Inhale curiosity, exhale, and sense the fluid continuity of consciousness across realms, dimensions, and probabilities. Take a reflective pause. Imagine all of these experiences: quantum branching, sacred portals, extreme life, simulated patterns, dreams, and death, interwoven into a luminous tapestry. Each thread, subtle or bright, contributes to the vast network of awareness. Your consciousness is both participant and observer, a soft, glowing point in an infinite web connected to countless possibilities, alternate selves, and unseen threads of being. Now, gently contemplate the playful, poetic dimension of existence. Reality is not fixed, it is flexible, layered, and responsive to observation. Each breath, each thought, each moment of curiosity threads outward, influencing subtle probabilities, resonating with patterns, and contributing to the infinite dance of consciousness. Imagine floating softly among these threads, aware of your role, yet free to explore, wonder, and play. Take another meditative breath. Picture your awareness gently expanding beyond time and space, threading softly through infinite possibilities. Each experience you've had, each reflection you've explored tonight, is a luminous point in the vast multiverse. Imagine touching lightly on parallel realities, observing alternate selves, sensing the interplay of energy, intention, and awareness. Finally, reflect on the gift of consciousness. You are not merely a passive observer, you are an active participant, a playful explorer of existence. Every choice, every observation, every breath shapes reality, influences outcomes, and weaves new threads in the infinite tapestry. Let this awareness settle gently in your mind, a soft glow of curiosity, wonder, and gentle joy. Before we conclude, let's take a final deep breath together. Inhale curiosity, exhale tension, inhale wonder, exhale slowly, and sense the infinite threads of consciousness stretching outward, connecting all possibilities, all realities, all experiences. Feel the gentle hum of existence, the playful interweaving of perception, and the infinite potential that each moment carries. And now, as we softly return to this moment, I invite you to carry this awareness forward. Notice the subtle patterns around you. Observe the synchronicities in your day. Reflect on the choices you make, and explore the playful dance of consciousness in your own life. If you've enjoyed this journey and wish to continue exploring the mysteries of quantum reality, consciousness, and the multiverse in a soothing, meditative style, please subscribe to Sleep Entangled, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your awareness, curiosity, and engagement help grow this community of gentle explorers, threading together the infinite tapestry of learning and reflection. Thank you for spending this time with me. May your nights be filled with soft, dreamlike wonder, and may your consciousness always drift playfully among the infinite possibilities of reality. Good night, and until next time, keep exploring the gentle mysteries of existence.